Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. You've been here before, welcome back. Before we get started, my price permission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not sub yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, shout out to my man DC, aka Downrage. He sent me this email and said, hey, that dude, you gotta react to this video. So here we are. Gotta give the people what they want here. This video is from TikTok about a shady pastor who's upset that his congregation is not doing enough for him. Let's get to the video and we're gonna try to make this make sense.
That's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me. I'm not worth your McDonald's money.
What the?
I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit.
What?
Y'all can't afford it no how.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci. Mother, oh, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it is not with respect of want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can.
Are we serious?
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Okay, guys. Shout out to Downrage for sending this over to me. Can we see why we don't have as many men in the church right now? This is like a downtrend spiral effect that I want to discuss here. I'm gonna have to play this video over again, guys, because that was just too much to digest here. All right. This guy was basically saying that he's not worth McDonald's money. He's not worth your Louis Vuitton money. He's not worth your Movado money. And he's been waiting for a Movado watch since last year. Hold on. I thought that he was a pastor and that he's supposed to be doing the work of God. And, you know, he would be saving lives. And this is what we need to do to help the community. But when we got pastors who are not speaking the word of God, they're speaking about material things. What is there for guys like me to say, why am I going to come to a church to get played here? You know what, guys? Let's play this again. I can't do this like that to you guys here. We got to do this one more time.
That's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me.
First, he's already disrespecting this congregation, saying you poor, broke, and busted. I can understand about the prosperity churches who are making everybody feel good today, but you really coming out the gate just hitting your people with gut punches, calling everybody broke? Yeah, we broke here. We ain't got money for your ass.
I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
Hey. Anybody who's been following me knows I'm all about my cheddar biscuits. I don't know if you worth the Red Lobster money, man.
I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how. I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada.
He's calling out the name brands here. I have not heard anything about the scriptures.
I'm not worth your Gucci. Mother, oh, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it is not with respect of want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you
I didn't know you could buy Movados at Sam's, but thanks for that tip, Pastor, because this is a Movado right here. I actually got it at the Movado store, but let me see what sales Movado got right now. Thanks for the heads up.
can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
That's the video here. I had to play it a second time here. So Tribe, family, men and women. I want to discuss how this is a trickle-down effect of how when we see pastors like this, men like myself and men in this tribe here, we look at this current day churches as a scam. Over here, I thought you could be teaching about the word of God, about the Bible, and how to build nuclear families and our resurrection and the things that we need to avoid in these last days. But when you're talking about not getting your Movado watch, that you're trying to talk about the clothes that I buy, whether it's Gucci or if it's off the rack at Walmart, whether it's Louis Vuitton or I'm at the mall at Macy's, what's that got to do with you here? If I am giving to a church or to an institution, I'm giving it for the love of my heart here and to what is actually going on here. But when men leave the church, what do we have here? An overwhelming number of women in the churches. The women outweigh the men so significantly here. And so when women are in the churches looking for men, where are they at? Nowhere to be found. But what do we see women say all the time? We see them in Kendra videos. We see them in dating apps. We see them with dating coaches that they're looking for a God-fearing man. And of course, we do tell women to go to the church, to find a church with a singles ministry that promotes that so you can find that kind of man you're looking for. But what happens when you got shady pastors like this talking about he's not worth certain dollars here and he is asking for certain material things? We can't make this up here. And how the church, especially the Black church, is supposed to be a pillar in the Black community. So how are we supposed to strive and move ahead here when we got dusty pastors like this here moving and shaking here? And we best believe that he has shook down many parishioners in this congregation here for money, for material things, for food, etc. So I am not going to tell anybody not to go ahead and go to a church. I am not going to say, hey, this is not what you need to do here. What I will say is that to keep your eyes open. There are some men who are about the word of God and who want to teach and who wants to be there for their congregation. And we recommend that wholeheartedly. But also, too, we have to be careful of the scam artists, the Pookies and Ray Rays, the quote unquote reform guys who say they found God, who say they want to help the community. But in actuality, all they really want to do is line their pockets and make themselves look bigger and better than everybody else, trying to showcase a show that is actually not. So this is all about being mindful, being smart, using discernment, and opening your eyes to make sure that if you're going to follow a church and you're going to follow someone who's supposed to be the man of God, just make sure that he is not taking you out of your house and home. Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about this pastor. This thing is going viral. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.